Can Johannesburg be a hazard in one's life? If you want to find out the answer to that question, let's journey together into the upcoming video. Hi and welcome to Wow World of Words with your truly human being. We back at it again, man. We back at it again. Today we're doing a song by Stogie from his Honey and Pain studio album. I think it might have been released in 2018 or so. Yeah, man. And the name of the song that we're doing is Johazardousburg. So you can actually see how Johannesburg and Hazard comes together just by the title of that song. So yeah, man. And if you have not yet subscribed to the channel, hit the subscribe button, man. Hit the bell next to the subscribe button so that you can be notified every time I drop a video. And to the Wow World of Words citizens, here we go again. Johazardousburg by Stogie. Let's get it.
Know me. Go.
Welcome to Johannesburg, city of lights where actions follow your words. Sights and sounds, police sirens are heard. Fuck around and what you can, fashion match with your hurts.
Woo! Wow. That's so hard. Right out of the gates, man. Right out of the gates. That's so hard. He's giving us the picture of Johazardousburg, man. What he means by that. So it will be a great journey to get into it, right? But then what made me stop this basically is, the first lines there where he says, city of lights where actions follow your words, right? Sight and sounds, police sirens you hear basically. And if you mess around, your kin will be matching with your hess, right? So looking into that basically is you must watch yourself in Johannesburg, right? Whatever you do or whatever you say might come back to hurt you. The type of life that you choose in Johannesburg might come back to hurt you. Hence, keen fashion match your hairs. Basically, because the lifestyle might kill you. And you might have to be buried. Basically, that's what he's saying there. So it's important to watch how you move when you are in Joburg, basically. Yeah, man, that's dope.
Sights and sounds, police sirens are heard. Fuck around and what you can, fashion match with your hurts. You laughed and you heard. Someone calling Africa's curse. It's Lazarus word. Trying to raise a child around dirt. You better have you some nerve. Navigating the curves. It's cash to be earned. And anytime you crash and burn.
Wow. Like, Stogie is not playing, man. Stogie is not playing, right? And he goes again saying that you laugh and you hate, right? And some might call it Africa's curse, right? And there is cash to be made, but then when you navigate in these curves, you better have your nerve, basically. And I think that you laugh and you hate, some might call it an African case. Like, I'm actually trying to relate it to when we talk about how Africa is a rich place, how we are blessed and we rejoice in that fact that Africa is a rich place. That's the love. But the hate is the fact that we do not really get to enjoy those riches, right? Because the minerals are mined and taken across the waters where whatever happened. And when we get them back, they are at a much higher price, right? And becomes very challenging. And the people who are getting rich out of that are not off the soil. Basically, that's what I'm getting from that. But then taking it back into this again is you get to Johannesburg, you have too much fun and it might lead you the wrong way. where you might end up dead, basically, right? And so what you need to do basically again is that when you navigate these caves, when you are walking around Johannesburg, hitting the concrete jungle, pursuing your dreams and also trying to enjoy your life, do not forget your moral standpoint, because it will help you to be able to earn the money and enjoy it and live a good life, basically. So yeah, man, I think I've spoken a lot. So let's get back into it, man.
Navigating the curves, it's kept to be earned. And anytime you crash and you burn, had to learn the hard way at some point. Got you penny, you wanna pass away and miss the shot you were taking. Assalamu alaikum, hold a peace, be upon you. Niggas take your bacon, do you greasy and all shit.
Woo! Wow! Wow, right? And I think you might have a basketball reference in there, but then we'll get to it, right? And there he goes, and he said that at any turn you might crash and burn, right? And hence we talked about when you're navigating the streets of Johannesburg, you need to be mindful of who you are, right? Where you come from and your moral standpoint, because that will help you navigate carefully, right? So that you don't crash and burn. Right. And he talks about having to learn the hard way, and that's what we do as people. Sometimes we know people made mistakes and what type of mistakes they made, and we go and make the very same mistakes instead of learning from those people's mistakes, right? And that's what I would further put onto that line, basically. And the basketball reference that I was talking about, actually he's talking about like a point guard, right? And when he says at some point guard your penny, right? You don't want to pass away and miss the shot you had, right? And the point guard is the one who marshals the team, is the one who's important in the team and makes the right passes, right? And if the team wins and they, the point guard actually enjoys the rewards of playing tactfully and being mindful of the surroundings at all times and ensuring that the team does well, right? And in this sense, you might be the point guard of your family when you left whatever place that you would have left to come to Johannesburg and to actually come and fulfill your dreams. So now you need to be mindful of move very tactfully, right? Do not just do stuff haphazardly, because then you do that, the city ends up eating you alive. Then you might pass away and you will not enjoy the fruits of your labor, right? Or you will miss that shot that you came to the city to actually get, so that you can better your life and your family's life. So there are a lot of things that might happen in Joburg, right? Please do not be too fast for Joburg. Do not be too fast for Joburg. Otherwise, you'll see the hazardous life side of it, right? And and there again he spoke about people being there and they want to take your bacon and off you, basically. And that's the case again in Joburg. When you have money, you have too many friends. You get a lot of friends and you go partying and do all these things, and they chow your money. Once you do not have money anymore, they do not hang with you, right? No one cares about you. So you need to keep that at the back of your mind, basically. So yeah, man, that's dope. That's very, very dope and very informative.
Be upon you, niggas take your bacon, do you greasy and all shit. Gucci moccasins with the horseshoe. How we moving all these sins, we just walk through. Strutting through the jungle trying to find us some comfort. Do it large enough cause ain't nobody promised what's coming.
I just have to talk about them. The Gucci moccasins with the horseshoe, right? A dope shoe to a lot of people, cost a lot of money, right? And sometimes basically you do not need that. Right? You do not need that, right? So because of the pressures that are around Joburg and the type of people that you might be hanging around with and always wanting to fit in, you go and buy all these expensive clothes, expensive shoes that you really do not need, right? And you rock that and you busy going around town. That's basically tying the horseshoe and strutting the horse. Word play there, that's very nice. But then you are in this concrete jungle, you need something comfortable to search for the comfort that you came in to get, right? So rather get yourself some safety shoes when you go mining, man. You don't go mining with a Gucci, like you don't do that. So get yourself in a very comfortable situation that works for who you are, morally so, and move within that lane, because that's what you came there to do, right? And I see again where it says, do it large enough, and nobody promised tomorrow. But it ties up into that, yes, your tomorrow is not promised. You do not know what's going to happen. But then you should always have it in the back of your mind. Do not spend it all at once. Right? And in the good book as well, it is written a way it talks about, a wise man leaves something for their offsprings. So if you are here, if you come to Joburg and you come to grind, be mindful of the people you hang around with, be mindful of the journey that you embark on, because actions follow your words, man. Actions follow your words. So yeah, man, let's get back into it.
What's coming?
I gotta say, this is a very nice beat. This is a very nice beat. Makes me wanna rap, makes me wanna jump on it, but then I can't even rap to save my life.
I swear the devil in the details. Big rib, sport kit, mesmerizing females. See more chicks at the table than a speed date. She knows the deal, but she faking like she be sane. But then she come back season after a little drink. Views from the top floor, city lights, then a nigga babe. We seen it replay over and over. Something about Johannesburg that breaks more codes up.
Wow. Yeah, this packed. And you know what? This verse is so packed as well, and it builds onto what he said in the first verse. Right, it builds into that. Basically, in the first verse, you come into Johannesburg. In the second verse is basically what happens while you are there, right? And when he says, "I swear the devil is in the details," he goes and gives you those big, those details that you need, right? These materialistic things that you surround yourself with as a guy. Right, then you get a lot of females surrounding you as well, jumping from one female and trying to juggle all these females, which goes to the line that we actually stopped this at, where it talks about Johannesburg breaking moral codes, right? So basically that's what happens. You might be coming from the northwest, from Limpopo, from KZN and Mpumalanga, the Eastern Cape, Northern Cape, or any part of the country, and you come here and you see this fleshy life and you want to immerse yourself in it, but then it breaks your moral code up, because you end up becoming what you are not, right? And then this also goes back to the line that he talked about, are you keen matching your hairs, because of this lifestyle might kill you. But then that's from a one side, like from a guy's perspective, from a guy's point of view. Then we take it again and bring it to the other side, to the female's point of view, right? As well, you might be coming from all those areas that I mentioned again. Then you get to the city, you see these big things, you see these material things that attracts a lot of people, and you get trapped in that as well, right? And the more you engage in that particular thing, whenever you are with your people from home or in your comfort zone, you act as if those are not the things that you do. But then, every night, basically, you come back seasoned, you come back, going bigger and bigger in that particular sense, and moving with all these guys that you do not know just because they have money, and that breaks your spirit, that breaks your morality at the end of the day. It has a negative impact on you. So yeah, man, I like how Stogie actually tells their stories, man. I like how he tells their stories. Let's take it back a bit.
Something about Johannesburg that breaks moral codes up. You see niggas blow up, come up and get your love. Let up the whole club, get whole love, forget what home was. Hold up, it's a marathon, niggas slow up. We know of people in Avalon that have your buzz. We shit.
Woo! There it goes again, like, and that thing of the lifestyle would kill you. He brings it in again where he talks that we know people like you in Avalon that know your buzz, right? That had your buzz. And by Avalon, basically meaning, I think it's a cemetery in Soweto, right? So the cemetery in Johannesburg and Soweto, basically, and saying that all those things that would happen would lead you to that place, which nicely ties it up to the first verse again. But then, yeah, man, again here, where he's actually saying that, you know what, basically where you come to Joburg and you build up and you make a step forward, you get into the club and you actually do your thing, you get lost in the world there, you forget where home is, or you basically by that forgetting who you are, right? And you focus on this lifestyle, you focus on this particular lifestyle, right? And you are hooked in it so much that no one can tell you anything, basically, right? And he goes and say slow up, right? And I like how he didn't say slow down and he said slow up, right? Slow your tempo but still move up, basically, right? And look up, do it the right way, right? That's basically what I get from there as well. So yeah, man, that's a dope. Those are bars, man. Let's drag it back a bit.
Hold up, it's a marathon, niggas slow up. We know of people in Avalon that have your buzz. When shit go bust, the pretty women get towed up. Your friends ain't all up, the bands get towed off. It's so long, Mr. Show off, trying to hold on to this chick, but she won't even let you sniff her old drawers. That's so wrong.
That's so wrong. Let me end it there, man. Let me end it there. It's just the beat riding out at the end there. But then I like even the way he summed it up at the end, man. And he's basically saying that, what, when the lifestyle go bust, when it's not working anymore, these pretty women that you're hanging around with, they toe up, they leave. Basically, they're nowhere to be seen. And your friends as well, they go AWOL. You don't get to see them anymore. They're out of there. You're struggling alone. The things that you get at your assets, maybe your band, your car, your house might get repossessed, right? And you were out there living life showing off. Right, showing off basically. And when these things are taken away from you, the people who used to enjoy them with you are not there. And those are the people that you met in Johannesburg who might have led you into the lifestyle that you should not have gotten into in the first place, right? And I like it again when he says trying to get a hold of this chick, right? But she won't even let you, right? So basically not gonna take your phone call and will not want to meet with you. But then when you were living it up, these people were there with you, right? And I actually like the visuals in the cover art as well. You can see it on the background where he has all these things, the honey and pain, basically. Right. So, man, what I get from this song is wherever you come from, when you get to Joburg, keep your nerve, keep your morality. Yes, chase the dream that you came to Joburg to chase, right? Because of it's a goal, the city of light where dreams come to be made. But then it also a place where dreams and lives come to die. So be mindful of that. Be mindful of the people that you hang around with. I know I've been saying this repeatedly, but then hopefully this will save someone's life and someone's career someday, right? Be mindful of when you have money. Yes, YOLO, but then if you mess it up, life is too long, it's not too short, basically, right? Pele o rile ga botse gangwe. That's what we say in Setswana. You know, the sun doesn't rise once, it will rise tomorrow, even when you are not there, but then the sun will rise for your loved ones. So then, whatever assets that you put together, enjoy them with people that you came up with, and use them to actually elevate your people, your family, and do not worry much about these people that you met in the streets of Johannesburg, right? Because you will end up living the life that is not worth it. You will end up living the life that will leave you depressed, because once these people leave, once the money is gone, you've got no one around you, because you kicked away the people who love you, and you are left with people who are only there to just take away from you. Now you get depressed and you don't even know who to reach out to, right? So yeah, man, from that, I think this answers the question that we asked at the beginning of the video. Can Johannesburg be a hazard to someone? And for me, the answer is yes, because I've seen it. The answer is yes, because I have seen it countless of times. Like he said, we've seen this over and over in replay. We've seen this movie too many times, man. I hope you enjoyed the video. You enjoyed my breakdown of the song and the lyrics, the message that I put out there together with the message that this song was putting out there, man. I hope this saves someone's life, you know. And if you enjoyed the video, leave your comment below, hit the like button, share the video with your family and friends, and let's grow the channel and the community, man. And it's always great doing these videos for you. I'll see you on the next one. I'm out.